Tina.
I'm Ross.
And we have a brand new subscription box to share with you. Actually new to us. It's not a brand new box, but new to us. We decided to put our German food box on pause for a bit because we have a lot of German food stocked up. Don't worry, we still do have some German food videos in the works for some future videos. But we want to share with you Bokksu, which are snacks from Japan. And I'll put the information about the subscription box down below. It does ship from Japan. I believe it's about $40 to $50 a month with free shipping. And it just depends on which subscription you decide to go for. Whether it's, you can do month to month or you can pay ahead for like 3 or 6 months. And the more you pay ahead for, the more you save.
Yes.
So are we ready to start opening this?
Sure, why not?
I do want to mention, normally the box is orange, but this month they did this beautiful pink Sakura box. Everybody got this, new subscribers as well as continuing subscribers. And because we're new, we got the same box all new subscribers get. So let's go ahead and open that up. And there's what the inside of the box looks like. Presentation is beautiful. We got a little postcard just thanking us for subscribing. And the box all no subscribers get is called Seasons of Japan. And they have this beautiful booklet that they put together that tells you all about the different snacks that are in your box and information about where they come from. I know I saw a map in here somewhere, so it does give you a nice map and shows you exactly in Japan, where in Japan these snacks came from. And lots of other good information such as any allergens or whether they're vegetarian, whether it's a sweet or savory flavor. So lots of great information in this little booklet. So we've unpacked everything and we're ready to sample. I did notice that some products have 2 packages, so it would be one for each of us, and others we have to split. So I'm not sure if that's typical or how they decide which ones we only get 1 package of and which ones we get 2 packages of.
Yes.
So I think we're going to start with savory first. And they organized the book by seasons because it is the seasons of Japan. So since we're going to go savory to sweet, we probably will have to jump back and forth between seasons. But let's go ahead and start. I see for spring we have stick potato, Supa Mucho Plum, which is this package right here. Oh, they're like little sticks. Remind me of the little potato sticks we've had at Daiso, but they're a little smaller.
No, these remind me of the potato sticks we get. Voodoo chips. The spicy voodoo chips.
Those little strips, yeah.
The little variety they have.
Ode to the Japanese plum. Thin crispy potato sticks. Carries floral notes of plum blossoms, sourness of pickled plum, and the earthiness of perilla leaves.
It was different.
It's different.
Yeah.
I like them though.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're really good. They do have those different flavors that's kind of nice. You can tell it's a potato, but you kind of have these different spices going on. The sweet and a little bit of the sweet of the plum, I think, is giving us a little sweet, and then you get a little kind of salty taste to it.
Yeah, I'm so used to having, like, if I'm going to have a crunchy potato snack like that, I'm used to, if it's going to be sweet, okay, barbecue. Don't really associate that with plum. It's not bad.
Yeah, different.
Would you buy these if you saw them in the store?
I would. I like those. I have not seen these at Daiso, but
I have not either.
I believe Bokksu does have its own shop, so if you find something you really like, you can shop on their shop and have it mailed to you.
Yes.
All right, what's up next? Okay, I'm seeing these, so let's go ahead and do the Dondon Yaki. Looks like they have some Taiko drummers there. Oh, it says they're fried and marinated in tonkatsu sauce for a flavor that's tangy, peppery, and a little sweet.
Thank you.
Really good. Sort of tastes like a rice cracker with a little flavoring on it. Like kind of nice, light and airy. Nice crunch to them, but not too tough.
To me, it almost has like a very mild mustard taste to it. What does it taste like to you?
Well, it does say tangy, peppery, and a little sweet. It has the tonkatsu sauce on it. Which, although I've heard of tonkatsu, I don't know if I've actually had anything in that sauce. So next up we have Seaweed Tempura. Make sure I have this right side up. You want to do the honors?
Sure.
Says these addictive seaweed sheets are battered, fried, and flavored with native Japanese sudachi citrus to create a crisp and tangy snack that will leave your taste buds tingling. How does it smell?
It smells like seaweed.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah, I can see the seaweed on there.
After a reaction like that, I don't know if I should.
No, it's good, but it's got a lot of flavoring to it.
Wow.
Yeah, you do taste that citrus flavor to it.
Yeah.
Those are good. Definitely taste the seaweed. If you like seaweed, you're gonna like these.
It's a very odd combination of flavors, and it's odd how it doesn't all hit you at once. Yeah.
I do like how they're light and crispy.
It's like you take a bite, you chew it. It's really towards the end you really get that citrus.
I feel like the citrus really adds something to it. You know, you kind of get that fishy flavor of the seaweed, and then you get the citrus at the end, and it's a nice combination.
Yeah, it's very unusual, but it's good.
Yeah, I like that too. It's fun trying these flavors that we don't normally eat. I mean, we've definitely had, or I've had seaweed rice crackers that you often will find in the stores, just the basic rice crackers covered in seaweed.
Yeah.
But you don't have that nice extra taste of the citrus. I really like that.
It would be nice if we had more variety like that.
So next up we have Edamame Senbei. Go ahead and open that, and I'll take a look at the description. So these are made with summer harvested edamame bits baked into the cracker. This senbei is sprinkled with kinako, roasted soybean powder, and has a deliciously nutty crunch.
Sounds interesting.
We only got one bag of these.
Looks like it was one large cracker.
Looks like there. Yeah, I think you're right. That's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
A little bit of sweetness to it.
Very crunchy.
Another piece in there. It's got a nice flavors. That roasted soybean powder. It has a little. I wasn't sure what that would taste like, but it almost tastes a little bit sweet to me.
Does have a sweet flavor.
Yeah. I think we have one more savory item left. Find it in our guide here. And this is the Uni Rice Cracker. So that's what that looks like. And it says these delicious fried crackers pull their lovely umami flavor from the uni sea urchin and soy sauce. Well, that'll be interesting. It has a good flavor. I've never had sea urchin. I don't know what it tastes like. I figured it might be fishy, but I don't really have a lot of fishy flavor coming from this.
They actually, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it just has a nice flavor to it.
Yeah, these remind me of crackers that we've picked up at Daiso. Maybe they were a little bit larger, but very similar.
Even though it does have the soy sauce, I feel like the soy sauce flavor isn't as heavy as we've gotten, say, from rice crackers at Daiso. I feel like it's a little bit lighter, and I'm not sure where the sea urchin flavor is in there, but overall the flavor is nice.
Yeah, I would say those are good.
Yeah, we only have one of these packages, so we'll have to
Make it last.
make that one last. Yeah. And before we move on to sweet, I do want to point out that they also give you a tea. We got 2 tea bags, and this is organic Gen Matcha. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, but it's a Japanese green tea blended with roasted rice. So we won't try that now, but I do look forward to trying this some morning and see what that tastes like.
Yeah.
Always fun to try some new and different teas.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, you said your preference is black tea.
My preference is black, but I'm just curious to try this one, especially with the toasted or the roasted rice, how that will make the flavor a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right, so now on to the sweet. I think we actually have more sweet things to try than savory.
Oh,
What do you want to start with?
This one actually kind of looks like bird food.
It
does?
It does. It looks like seeds on it. Let me see if I can find that one.
It's got a, is that a panda?
Well, there you go. It's black sesame Taiko. Kumamon design. It says they call them seedy drums. So I guess that's where the Taiko is. They're handmade in Kumamoto by roasting almonds and sesame seeds and mixing them by hand with mizuame, sugar syrup over heat. It does look like a seed treat for birds.
Tina is the bird lover in the house, and often we'll go to the bird store, get supplies, and I've seen things there that look very much like this item right here.
But with almonds and sesame seeds, those are two things I do like, so I'm very curious to try it. I like those flavors together. I do like those black sesame seeds. I'm trying to think, I know I've had something similar to this before, maybe in some kind of a mix, but I do like it. It does have a little bit of sweet flavor to it.
It reminds me of the sesame seed honey candies. It's just not as sweet.
That's it.
And it has a slightly more savory flavor to it. But
I think that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
It's like,
But those usually didn't have the black sesame seeds. They were just the, I don't know what you call the regular sesame seeds, but...
the non-black sesame seeds. But yeah, you know exactly the candy I'm talking about.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, it's good.
I like that. Now I'm kind of sad we only have one.
And the rest.
What next? There's so many good-looking things over there.
We got donuts, mochi, we got a strawberry. Some kind of unusual looking cake. Cookie.
Well, actually, I'm open to the matcha chocolate stick cake, which is what Ross just picked up right there. Let's go ahead and try this one. It looks very spongy.
It looks like there's chocolate chips in this cake. Do you see in the description?
It says pairing earthy matcha with bittersweet chocolate chips gives this cake a rich, subtly sweet flavor. So you are right.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You're right.
Ah. Yeah. You approve?
I like the chocolate chips in it. Makes everything better.
It does. Yeah, this is very good. It's
Very light.
It's not dry. Yeah, this is very good.
Interesting the shape that they come in too. They call it a stick cake, so I guess they just normally come like that.
Yeah, that was good. That was not disappointing at all.
Yeah.
Just enough chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate really added something to it.
It's kind of depressing that we haven't seen a lot of these interesting items in the stores we typically go to.
That's actually part of what intrigued me about this box. It looked like really unique items that would be hard to find here.
Yeah.
And it does ship from Japan, so. Actually, now I'm on this Elmori Apple Caramel Yakoi Sable. Again, I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. It says this cookie uses apples exclusively from Aomori, Japan's Apple Prefecture. The addition of sweet apple caramel butter gives this sable-style cookie a yakoi soft and chewy texture. So apple caramel. I've lost track what season we're on, but I would think this might be a fall item. I can smell the apple. Always hear caramel apples are a big thing in fall. That's nice.
This is very good. It's moist. It's not crumbly. You can really taste the apple and the caramel.
Definitely tastes like caramel apple and a cookie. I do like that it's more of a chewy cookie rather than a hard, crumbly cookie.
Yes. If we had these cookies here, I'd buy these in a heartbeat. Yeah, these are really good.
Let's try the Funwari Meijin Mochi Puffs. Just right here.
Okay. I'm gonna open it, or
And these kind of look like they would be savory, but they're listed as sweet. And they're also covered with that roasted soybean powder, like one of the other items was. It says for a wildly addicting sweet nutty flavor. We will see. They look really light and airy.
Yes, they do.
That's an interesting texture.
Almost just dissolves in your mouth.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like melting in your mouth. It's like kind of crunchy at first, and that just almost like disappears. Kind of like the way cotton candy does. I mean, it's not really like cotton candy, but kind of that similar experience.
Yeah, it's very odd. For this brief moment, this crispy texture, and then all of a sudden it dissolves.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like inside. It does have a bit of a nutty flavor to it. I mean, it mentions the roasted soybean powder, but I don't see what nut. It says it has a nutty flavor, but is it all from the soybeans? It might be.
That is very unusual.
It is really unusual. I've never had anything quite like that, but it's definitely good.
Yeah, you could just place that in your mouth and
It's
dissolves.
gone. Yeah.
Very interesting. What do you feel like next?
Well, since we're on this page, we have Puku Puku Thai chocolate.
I'm sorry, what did you say? What's it
I
called?
like the package on that. It's
very-
almost too pretty to open.
Very festive packaging.
It says Thai or red snapper associated with New Year's celebrations as a symbol of good fortune. Oh, and it
Oh,
looks
look
like
at
a
that.
it's a little fish there. So it says the snack shares that lucky shape, but is filled with an airy chocolate mousse, and the two mochi wafers are a nod to more traditional Japanese sweet monaka.
Well, that is very unusual.
Oh, that's interesting. It's almost like aerated chocolate inside. When it said mousse, I expected it to look a little different than this, but
An actual moist liquid center.
it is a little moist. Yeah, because it looked really dry when we first cut into it, but it does have a moistness to it.
Yeah. The outside is very much like a sugar wafer. And the inside looks like a chocolate sugar wafer, but it's actually moist.
It does. That's what I was thinking. It reminded me of wafer cookies. That's the closest thing I could think of that we've had. Are the really lightweight wafers with some cream in the center. Kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
Except maybe I would say the creamy filling's a little lighter than the normal cream or wafer cookies.
Yes. Very unusual.
I say of everything we tried, this probably isn't my favorite, even though I love chocolate. This
Is it?
probably isn't my favorite.
What was that? Oh, it's
I
good.
just feel like some of the other ones were more interesting to me than this one.
Okay.
I guess that's it.
More interesting.
More interesting, yeah.
It was a fish filled with chocolate. That's not interesting. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. Again, I just think it's a shame that typically when we go to stores, we don't see items like this. If I saw these kind of things, I would pick them up in a heartbeat.
Right. We'll just have one of them. They look like donut holes to me.
They do. They look like donut holes.
So these delicious donuts are filled with Anko red bean paste made with the Zuki beans from Hokkaido. Comforting and rich, they're a perfect snack for colder weather. Oh, that's interesting. It's got the bean paste there in the center.
So now you've seen the cross section. Better than the fish.
I like it better than the fish because it's more different. It's definitely not as sweet. I guess it depends on whether you like the Anko. That red bean paste. Which to me is not as sweet as some things we're used to eating.
It almost reminds me of. No, actually, this kind of have a donut hole taste to it.
Yeah, the coating on the outside reminds me of the texture and a little bit of the flavor of just like a plain donut.
Yes. Yeah. Like you said, these are not too sweet. Yeah, these are good.
Probably because in my head, when I'm thinking donut hole, I'm thinking of something really sweet. So by comparison, it did not seem sweet.
No, those are good.
But I like it.
Yes, I'm glad there was one remaining.
One remaining that we can split, yeah.
It's nice when we get two of everything, but then there's items where, no,
There's only one, and that's a small one. In fact, let's go ahead and try that 20th century Pear Longdescent. which sounds very French to me. So this delicate biscuit is a luxurious blend of 20th century Asian pear with rich cheese and decadent white chocolate. Okay, I'm digging the cheese part. Well, I don't like white chocolate so much. So we'll see how this is. We'll see if the cheese can save it. Definitely taste the pear.
Mm-hmm. Just the cheese.
A slightly little bit of cheese, yeah.
I tasted the cheese before the pear.
So I feel like it has the sweetness of the pear to me. But I do taste some cheese in the background there.
The cookie's very light. I wouldn't say the cookie's overly sweet itself. I really don't taste that much of the pear, but I can definitely taste the cheese.
I feel like I could smell the pear when we first opened it up. That was part of it.
It wasn't bad.
No, it was not bad.
Should be bigger.
Should be, yeah.
Bigger. Easier to...
I have to say, though, I'm not too hurt that we only got one. I think there are other things that I like better than that.
And you're the cheese lover. I thought you would want...
I am, but it was very, very sweet to me. And I don't really like
It's
sweet
a
with my
cookie. It's
cheese.
supposed to be... Okay. All right.
So next, let's try this Mochan Dongo Mochi.
Very colorful.
Very colorful. It has little faces on it. We have a pink, green, and white one.
Yeah.
Hanami Dongo is a variety of sticky rice dumplings commonly enjoyed during the spring Hanami season, which is flower viewing. This trio of dongo is covered in sugar and colored in the traditional pink, white, and green. Guessing that's for the sakura blossoms.
That is first. I knew you were going to go for the
You
pink
knew I'd
one.
go for the pink.
Yeah.
I'm getting some crumbs on me too. It's very soft
It is very soft.
and chewy. This has kind of a sweet, sugary flavor. Soft and chewy. I always hear about mochi. Have you had mochi? I don't know if I've actually had it.
I have. We've had it before. We've picked it up at Cost Plus.
Have we?
It was not as good as this. That green one I had an apple taste to it.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was good.
Should we split the white one?
Why don't you have it?
I think we should split it. Maybe there's a good flavor. I didn't notice a particular flavor with my pink one, but maybe it does have a flavor to it.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we picked up mochi before. I don't think it was as soft as this, or as sweet. Maybe that's why it was forgettable. But
That could be. So do you taste a flavor in that white one? I don't either.
no,
I want to say my pink one, though, was sweeter, so it probably does have some kind of flavor.
but that green one was definitely apple.
So we actually got 2 packages of that, so I think I'll definitely have to try the green one when we open that one up. I'm curious to try that apple.
Yes.
So it looks like we have 2 things left. We've got
Sake hard candy.
Yuzu sake candy.
Now, are you a fan of sake?
I don't know that I've had sake. Are you?
I don't think I've ever had sake. Ever. Never tried it.
Be curious to try it. I need to find the page because I think these actually have a little bit of sake in them. Oh, this was done exclusively for Bokksu, it says. And it said it blends yuzu juice and peel with sake for a refreshingly citrus candy.
Really
It
good.
contains 0.1% alcohol.
Woo!
Please consume responsibly, it says.
Those are good. I'm usually not a fan of hard candies.
Me neither. So the last add-on we have here is a white strawberry. It says this is the world's first chocolate-infused strawberry. Strawberries are harvested, freeze-dried, infused with white chocolate, and cooled for a chocolate with all the flavor of a fresh strawberry. Sounds very decadent.
It does.
We'll see. Once again, it says white chocolate. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it. Actually, it definitely looks like a little freeze-dried strawberry.
It does.
Has a really strong strawberry taste to it. It definitely tastes like you're just eating a strawberry, but it has a little bit of that flavor of not a soft chocolate, but a little bit firmer chocolate texture.
Yeah, that was very good.
It's very unusual, but
Yeah. I was almost expecting something, almost expecting it to be like a completely freeze-dried strawberry. But then again, it has that white chocolate texture to it.
Right, because yeah, freeze-dried strawberry would be really crunchy, but it's not crunchy. It's definitely got more of a chocolate texture to it.
Yeah, that was very good. Very unusual.
So does anything stand out to you out of, we tried so many, I think I've forgotten everything we tried.
Anything that stands out. This crazy witchcraft here, where these puffs just dissolve almost instantly in your mouth, and they're very light. These, was it sea urchin?
I think so. That's what I was trying to remember when you picked up with that. Is that the one with the sea urchin? Because those were really interesting.
Yeah, this is such a hard toss-up as far as what'd you like best. Yeah, these were really good too.
I think I liked all the savory items. Those were all really delicious.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was getting crumbs all over me.
Lots of crumbs, yeah.
But yeah, I think every item that we tried that was savory was good. Mm-hmm. Unique in its own way. I'm just kind of surprised that you were not more wild about this fish.
Yeah, that one was, me too. It just was not one of my favorites. I mean, it wasn't bad. It tasted fine. It just wasn't, I guess, unique enough for me.
Well, what was your favorite? Of the sweets, what was your favorite? And then tell me what your favorite was if you had to pick one of the savory. So starting with the sweet.
That's really tough with the sweets, although this one was labeled as sweets, and I really like this one. We have a little left that has the sesame seeds and almonds. I thought that was really tasty.
It's different.
I did like that. For savory, I don't know, it's too hard to pick. I just had too many I liked. You know, these ones with the seaweed were good, the edamame were good. I can't decide.
Yeah.
Did you have a sweet one that you really liked?
Oh, those strawberries were very unusual. Mm-hmm. They're very good. I'd say it's almost a toss-up between the strawberries and that stick cake.
Oh, that's right, the stick cakes. Yeah, I kind of forgot because we ate all of it up. That was really good too.
Yeah.
And I do also like these
Donuts, donut holes.
The red bean donuts. I thought these were kind of unique and good as well.
Yeah. If I had to put something in almost a forgettable category, and it's not bashing, it's just a lot of these just really stood out as being unusual and different.
They did, yeah.
These potato sticks, they just remind me of stuff that we've picked up before. Mm-hmm. The brand, was it Voodoo? Is it Zappo? Zappos?
Zaps.
Zaps.
I think.
And they got Voodoo chips, Gator, was it Gator? A variety of spicy potato chips. And they have something very similar. Of course, not exactly the same taste as this.
I think those taste way better, actually, than...
You like these better? Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't think these were bad. I just think of the variety that we had. I think I liked everything probably a little bit more than I liked these. But again, these were not bad. Mm-hmm. So...
All right, so that's our first Bokksu review. We do have a 6-month subscription, so we will be having more Bokksu boxes to share.
Yes.
We look forward to those now that we've gotten on kind of our sampler pack. I know they do have themes for each month. I think this month, for people who are regular subscribers, had some kind of a Sakura themed, not only the box, but the items in the box. So I look forward to seeing what else we get with this subscription. So if you like these types of videos, please do like this video, subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of different unboxings. We have Universal Yums, we've had the German food box in the past, and we just love to try food and give our opinions on it. So if you enjoyed that too, give us a subscribe and a like. So until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.